Welcome to your Trojan Sports Now. I'm Shaz Pirani, and with me today we have Amara Anderson, sophomore setter from the Troy volleyball team. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So to start off easy, tell me a little from where you're from.
I'm from Alpharetta, Georgia, so it's just north of Atlanta.
Okay, so I'm from Peachtree City as well, so I kind of know of the area. So what really got you into volleyball?
Well, both my parents played volleyball, and they would always go to the beach courts a lot. So me, my brother, and my sister would always go with them, and we all just kind of got interested in it.
Do you ever think about going into beach volleyball at any time, or?
I did, but beach is very hot, and I wanted to play indoors, so it was
all right.
yeah.
So to start off this season, as we all know, you've won 2 back-to-back Setter of the Weeks for the Sun Belt Conference. So tell me a little about how that really builds your confidence in the teams in a way as it's early on in the season.
I kind of just think it helps build our team chemistry, and I couldn't have won this award without my hitters or my passers. So it kind of just helps us want to do better and become even a better team in the future.
So as a setter, a lot of people may not know what really is your job, or sometimes people know that you set it for the smash, but what other things go into it?
Well, basically, I call the plays for my hitters, so I tell them what to hit so I can read the blockers on the other side and try to get them into one-on-one situations. So basically, just help improve our offense.
Okay, so you're really reading not only what your team's doing, but also the other side as well.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's a lot of things are going on in your head at one time. Okay, cool. So what really is your favorite part about being a setter? What really do you enjoy about being in that position, being able to be out there and setting up your teammates for success?
I kind of just like seeing my hitters be successful and knowing that just fixing the little things with my technique can make them be even more successful. So it's just fun seeing everyone doing their own thing and me just being able to help.
So why this position specifically? As you grew up, did you think about playing something else, or was this kind of what you were eased into, that you were this feels comfortable, why?
Well, when I watched professional teams when I was younger, I just thought the setter was the coolest position, and they're always involved and always running around, and I just kind of thought that was really fun, and so I just stuck with setter.
All right. So if you could change your position, let's say if you grew a little taller, or what would you like to be in as a different position if you could?
Actually, I think I would prefer to be a defensive specialist, because I think being in the back row is so much fun, and just digging those hard, aggressive, offensive players on the other side is always just so fun. So I think I would probably be a DS libero.
Okay, cool. So I noticed you kind of enjoy being all around the court and being active. All right, cool. So let's talk a little about this season. So you guys have a great start so far. You guys opened the first week 2-1. You guys swept throughout the whole weekend, 3-0 all matches. That's amazing. So tell me how early on in the season it's important to build these, as you guys also are going on in a road trip soon. So how important are these early on matches in the season?
They're very important. I think we need to stay humble and not get too overconfident, because the teams we see in the future are definitely going to get better and better as the season goes on. So we just need to stay excited for the season and keep our energy and, just keep up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right. That's, so you're good. So the core this year is actually pretty young. You guys have a pretty young core, as you would say. So how is that, especially development-wise? What's been going through you guys' team early in the season, as you guys are fairly young, you would say? So moving into the season, what have you guys been kind of working on to ease everyone in?
We're all really young, and I think we're just working on building our team chemistry, which is really important for volleyball, because if you don't have team chemistry, it's very hard to be successful. So we just work on building our team chemistry and building our relationships and loving each other on and off the court, which really helps us perform on the court.
Great. So so some of the matches you guys, so are there any specific matchups you're looking forward to this season where it's all right, this could be a turning point in the season, or this is kind of an important match where we kind of need to win this to show that we've made some improvements throughout the season?
We always look forward to playing Texas State, because they're definitely the strongest team in our conference. So I think if we can show that we can compete and really hopefully beat them, then we can really be confident in ourselves and hopefully lead ourselves to win the Sun Belt tournament.
Nice. So what's working well for you guys right now? What's creating those wins? What's working well at the moment?
Well, we've really been working on our serving, which is the first ball contact, which is like really important because then it gets the other teams out of system, which then like leads us to just calm and perform on our side. And then in practice, we just compete and do 6-on-6, which really helps us like and not get nervous when there's another team on the other side. So just being calm and having energy the whole time.
All right. So how's that depth important? Like you guys play the 6-on-6 practices. How important is it to have such a strong team that even at practice it feels like you're playing a match? Like, let's get prepared for the week, the weekend, the matches, but how important is it to have that depth and that your team can help you get better?
Yeah, so we have extreme depth on our team. So when we do play 6-on-6, it's really competitive the whole time, which makes us even better when we see even like better competition on the other side. So it just like helps us and helps learn each other and just like know what we can do better when it comes to actual game time.
Okay, cool. And so this year as a sophomore, you still have, let's say, like 2 years to go. Anything you're really looking forward to as you guys, not only just this season, as you move along through your college career, any specifics you were like, there's this thing that I really look forward to doing in college as an athlete? Anything you really thought of?
As a player, I just kind of want to keep improving my connection with the hitters. And I think as like time goes on, that easily improves. So having more time with the hitters and keeping up with our chemistry, it really helps to like over time be a better team, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you guys have a long preseason. You guys are here for all summer.
Yeah.
So explain how that helps, like getting that chemistry as you were talking about.
Over summer, we kind of just like to spend time with each other, but we kind of just do open gym where we just play and get to know each other as players. So it's just really fun to develop our chemistry over the summer, and that's basically what we do.
Okay, cool. So as the scope for probably a lot of us don't know, how does volleyball work once you're out of the college aspect? Like, there's semi-pro and pro teams for different sports, but we always watch the volleyball team on USA Olympics killing it. So like, how is the scope after college for that?
Basically, after college, you can choose to play overseas, which I think most college athletes do if they want to continue their volleyball career. But for me, I think I would just play for fun, like maybe get a team and just play for fun somewhere. I don't know if I could seriously continue, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. So, and then one last question. So why Troy? Why did you initially pick to come to this great school? Like, why here?
Well, I fell in love with the atmosphere here because when I came on my visit, I really liked the small town kind of vibe because I grew up in such a big city. And my coaches are a very big part of why I came here. They're very positive always, and they really help us get better. And I knew that the program was really going to grow. So I knew that the people coming in after me and with me were going to help me become the player I am. So it kind of just made me really want to come here.
Great. We can definitely see that's happening. You guys are going great. Second year, you guys are doing well, and you're winning all these awards. So congratulations. Thank you for being with us here.
Thanks
and
for
thank
having
you
me.
guys for watching. And stay tuned for what's coming up next in Trojan Sports.